the work itself, when we started working together, I think the structure and the discipline that Lynsey uses in her approach is great. I needed that. It's there's a structure to my business in that I work so many hours, you know, and I can be at my studio or I can be teaching classes, and they're sort of set hours, but it could just be all over the place. I could just say, if I had an inquiry, I would just fit them in wherever. And yeah, Lynsey just helped to really focus even that. You know, she would have worksheets. There'd be sort of bullet points, I suppose, you know, things that we would work on together. She would make it almost like a checklist of things you had to do, which worked well for me. Like, this is what I have to do. Right, I've got to tick this off for next time I see Lynsey. I've got to tick that off. You know, these are the tasks that I've got to achieve. And there was a format to it. And you can see how eventually it all sort of comes together. But even just sitting down with your own schedule, and I even teach this with my clients now, a lot of the things, there's so many synergies, but a lot of the things that I've learned from Lynsey, I teach with my clients as well, because a lot of that is around motivation and inspiration, and you know, it's well-being. She comes from a well-being background. She's speaking the same language, but applying it in a business sense is just it works. You know, it's incredible. So I even say to my clients and my students now about their non-negotiables, and this was a phrase I got from Lynsey, like, what are your non-negotiables? So I even had to put the schedule together, look at my schedule, and then put in the times when I was going to work. Initially doing that was looking at it going, oh my goodness, actually look at how many hours I am either working or then just wasting. You know, these hours that could be really productive. So she got you to identify the time when you're maybe in between work, or you just end up faffing or procrastinating. It was such a good exercise, because that was quite alarming. Look at how much time I actually do have when I look at it, but it's not productive. And then being able to rework that to my advantage, you know, which then helps you become less of a busy fool, because you are more productive. Your diary is better. That time that you were being unproductive is now being used for either your own active relaxation, or, you know, so the non-negotiables was such a key thing. And I've recognized when they're slipping away, and I'll write to Lynsey like, oh no, I've let my non-negotiables slip, and she's like,